If you ever need to make something that everybody will eat and love, then these loaded fries are for you. Put these fries in front of anybody and best believe they wouldn't last 2 minutes. I'm getting hungry just talking about it, so let's get to work. In my professional home cook opinion, the secret to amazing fries is the crispiness and the seasoning. We'll take care of the crispiness later, but first we gotta make this seasoning. To a container, we're gonna go in there with smoked paprika. Guys, use smoked paprika. Do not use regular paprika. I mean, you can, but this is always the better option. Salt. I know that looks like a lot of salt, but fries need some salt on it. We're gonna go in there with cumin, garlic and onion powder, dried basil, some celery salt, some chili powder, and to finish it off, go over there with some sugar. And just give this a good quick mix. Use your hands. You can use a spoon, but your hands are right there. Make sure your hands are clean before you get in the kitchen, guys. And like always, the recipe will be down below, so don't worry about writing anything down. Now, I know they say nothing in life is perfect, but this is truly perfect. We'll set this to the side and we'll get started on our pancetta. I honestly love saying that word. It just makes me feel like a true Italian saying pancetta. I don't know if that's how they say it, but that's how I say it. Into a pan, we're gonna go in there with all of our pancetta that we're using today. And this is a cold pan because I want that bacon, or not the bacon, but the pancetta to really render out slowly. So it'll come up to temperature, and I'm doing this over medium-low heat. This recipe comes from Buddy Valestro, AKA Cake Boss. He was a hero of my childhood, and he calls these Alfredo fries. Growing up, I really didn't watch any other shows besides like Cake Boss, Triple D, Triple G. So I really love to cook. This is why I really started cooking. I was just always watching that. I didn't watch any other shows kids my age are watching, but Cake Boss, and that's where I think my love of cake really does come from, because all the cakes they would make, really, I just was inspired to make cakes as a kid. So shout out you, buddy. This recipe's for you. But it's just like cooking bacon, so we're gonna continue to cook this up till crispy. Once your pancetta is all crispy like this, we can go ahead and remove it from a pan. I'm putting it on a sheet tray with a little bit of parchment paper towels, just so all that extra fat can drip off. We'll lose some of this fat, and then we'll get started on one of my favorite sauces. Alfredo sauce is one of the easiest sauces to make. We both know that. So we're gonna go in there with some butter, and then just to kick it up, add a little bit more flavor. Of course, I didn't wipe this pan, so all that fond from the pancetta is gonna just add even more flavor. I'm gonna go over the top of that with just a tablespoon of that pancetta fat as well. This recipe calls for a half a stick of butter, so I'm gonna use 7 tablespoons and then 1 tablespoon of the pancetta grease, but you can always remove the pancetta grease and just go 8 tablespoons of butter and be just fine. Once that butter is melted down, we'll go in there with one of the best ingredients known to mankind, which is just garlic. So we're gonna saute this till fragrant. Shouldn't be longer than 30-45 seconds. With that beautiful smell of garlic in your nose, go ahead and pour in all your heavy cream and let that come to a simmer. Just wait, it's not looking good right now, but in a couple minutes, it's really gonna come together. All those fats are gonna combine and make something special. So bring that up to a simmer. We're gonna season it up with a little bit of Italian seasoning, just to add a little kiss of flavor. Can't go wrong with that. And then of course, a small pinch of salt, probably like a teaspoon. And then go over the top with flavor. And with that Parmesan cheese going in, it is a little bit salty, so don't go too crazy on the salt right now. Always taste and adjust the seasoning. Everybody's salt preference is different. Just whisk all this up and let this do its thing. The secret to not having a messy kitchen while cooking is cleaning as you go. I'm just loading everything in the dishwasher, but usually when I'm cooking, I always have some water behind me so I can wash the dishes while I'm waiting for something to come to a boil, temperature to get right. So always clean as you go, because it just makes your life a whole lot easier when it's time to actually clean up. Once you begin to see small bubbles, I'm gonna go ahead and add the cheese that I need to this. And while we're doing this, go ahead and preheat your frying oil up to 350. That's what we're gonna be frying at. So you just wanna add your cheese little by little so it doesn't clump, and whisk it in. And then after you add all your cheese in, we're gonna let this thicken up another couple minutes. That cheese is really gonna help it thicken up as well. So it's just so cool seeing how food starts off at one thing and then it just transforms completely to something else. And once you have your Alfredo sauce at the consistency that you're looking for, go ahead and just put this in a nice warm spot. Keep it warm. And the next time I see y'all, we'll be frying up. Y'all know me, I'm gonna make your life easier in the kitchen. And to do that, today we're using store-bought waffle fries. You can make them from scratch, but I just don't think it's necessary, because making them from scratch, they go through the same process as frozen fries, but with frozen fries, all you gotta do is fry them once and still get them crispy. Once at temp, go ahead and just drop your fries in there and let them fry up till crispy. I know I said preheat it to 350, but I always preheat my oil to 360, 375, because as soon as you put the fries in there, the temperature's gonna drop drastically. Since they're frozen fries too, especially, the temperature's gonna drop, and so I still wanna cook around 350, but I always like to go a little bit over. Comment down below, where's your favorite place to get French fries? For me, it has to be McDonald's. McDonald's Chick-fil-A, Brahms, low-key, got some really good fries. Y'all sleeping on them. In-N-Out fries, trash. Shake Shack ain't too bad, honestly. Whataburger, that's hit or miss for me. We'll let that get crispy, 3 to 5 minutes, however you like your fries. Cook them to that, and then we'll see y'all in a sec. Now that these bad boys are all crispy, you can go ahead and remove them from the pot. Let all that excess oil drip off. Take all of that fry seasoning and just toss it with that. Nice and easy. And you really want to let these get crispy because your sauce is going over them, and you do not want them to get all soft and fall apart. And now you just rinse and repeat with all your French fries that you're doing. Once I finish knocking out frying all these fries, I will see y'all when it's time to build and eat. The number one thing I hate most when I go out to eat and get loaded nachos, loaded fries, is that they do not layer them. I just don't get that. So when you're making your fries at home, please layer them. You want all that amazing flavor in every single bite. So we got fries, and then we're gonna go over the top with our Alfredo sauce. It's looking beautiful. Don't those fries just look amazingly seasoned? Oh yeah, looking good. And that's why you really want to get them crispy, because their sauce is going over the top of that. Then we're gonna go over the top of that with our pancetta, AKA bacon. If you can't find pancetta, you can use bacon. I had to run to like 5 or 6 stores just to find that. Then we'll go over the top of that with just a nice little sprinkle of Parmesan cheese. To top it off, we're gonna just go some green onions. We need a little bit of pop of color, a little bit of bite to this. And you have something amazing, absolutely magical. Like, you can't be mad at this whatsoever. Look at it. Some nice and easy Alfredo fries that I promise everybody will enjoy, tear up in a couple bites. I'm gonna scooch up back and then we're gonna take a bite and go home. The moment of truth is now. Let's see if Buddy Velisho really knew what he was talking about. Cheers to y'all, eat great food, hit the gym after you work out, please. I know I will be doing it. More life. This is one of them right here. I guarantee you would smash a whole tray of these all by yourself. That's how good these are. All the flavors coming together really do balance each other off, but y'all know me, I'm not gonna overanalyze it. Make this for yourself and I promise you, you have the same reaction, feel the same way that I'm feeling right now, which is just pure goodness and awesomeness. I'm super happy with this recipe. Like always, guys, I appreciate all the love and support. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. I help y'all cook better. All I ask for return is a subscribe button. It doesn't mean much to y'all, but it means everything to me. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to hit 100K too, to be honest, so I need y'all's help. Send it to a friend that can cook or loves some fries and be like, Dorado Cook is really good over there. Go check his page out. I'll see y'all next week. Come back, y'all know me, I got another banger. Peace.